This is Geology for our future. Since the dawn of time, or at least since the first appearance of man, our reliance on the environment and its resources have been a key player in the progression of civilization. From the use of wood for fire by early humans, to the clearing of land and deforestation for the expansion and development of communities, to the use of hydroelectric dams to harness electricity from water and the extraction of vital minerals and precious metals, our dependence on the vast resources produced by our natural environment has only grown stronger. But as we continue to move forward in our ever-evolving world, the question of whether or not continuing to practice these traditional methods of energy development, such as resource mining or crude oil extraction, as viable options is one which surely needs to be talked about more often. The problem is that the average person either doesn't know or doesn't fully understand the basics of what resource extraction, refinement, and production entails, let alone the wide-reaching effects this giant industry has on society. So let's take a step back, strip things down to the basics, and ask ourselves some relevant questions. What are these vital resources we have been and continue to explore for and use in our everyday life? Why? Why do we need them, and why are they so important? How? How are these resources obtained? How are they refined, and how are they utilized? What are some of the effects, positive and negative, that the extraction and use have both locally and globally? Are we able to justify their continual extraction through historically harmful means in order to advance our society, especially when you consider the numerous social and environmental impacts these industries bring? Are we able to find a way to balance both their social and economic importance? And in the end, will it all be worth it? In a world that now sees and will continue to see the effects of our long history of resource mining, how can we start to move away from these traditional means of energy production to new, cleaner methods, and what would this new world even look like? The Traveling Geologist team brings to you a new web series which will, at least attempt, to answer all of these questions and more. Each episode will offer a new conversation that will tackle some of the fundamental narratives relating to the challenging interplay between the geologic, economic, social, and environmental aspects that exist within the earth sciences. We will address a wide variety of topics that includes, but is not limited to, the history of exploration and mining practices, the local and global environmental effects these industries impart, the various methods of environmental remediation, the pros and cons of clean or renewable energy, the relationship between major energy corporations, the government, and indigenous communities, and what the future of energy may hold. Our hope is that we will be able to inform the general public on the complicated world of earth sciences and its many facets in an effective, exciting, interesting, and pragmatic manner. We want to have a conversation, a fireside chat, if you will, to address some potentially uncomfortable questions, but also dive into some fun topics like space mining. Because while there are no doubt some difficult yet important conversations to have within the realm of earth sciences, who says we can't have a little fun while doing so? To put it simply, geology, well, it rocks. This is Geology for our future.